I'm Joel McCower here in GreenBiz studio with Molly Ray, who heads sustainability at Office Depot. Molly, you've been spending a lot of time looking at the sales side of sustainability. In other words, it's not simply a matter of if you build it, they'll come.
Right.
What are you learning?
I'm learning that oftentimes we create these programs and, like you said, assume that everyone understands them, knows how to talk about them and sell them, and understands the value to our customers. And what I found was, when I sort of assessed the sales field, is I would say, are you talking about our sustainability program? And they would say, you know, I'm not, because I don't want to get a question I can't answer. And I think that's pretty common. So I created an online training for the sales field where they understand the basics of the program, they understand the value to them, to the customers, and the various resources we have. And then when they complete it, they get an email icon for their signature in their email that sort of identifies them as a champion, and it gives them a little internal recognition.
Yeah, I'm guessing one of the secrets to talking about sustainability is not talking about sustainability, but talking about the benefits that sustainability engenders in whatever that thing that you're selling is.
Exactly, and getting a sense of where does this person lie in the spectrum without kind of selling first, and understanding what their priorities are and how we can implement some of the resources we have to support them, and also overcoming some sales obstacles, like it always costs more to buy green.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as effective. It's not going to work as well or be as shiny, or all of that smell is good, whatever it might be. So helping salespeople to overcome some of the inherent objections or thoughts behind it.
One of the other things that Office Depot's done that I think is just so powerful is that because you do a lot of B2B, at least with your B2B customers, is to help them measure the benefits, the savings, the environmental impact reductions of the things that they're buying from you. Is that actually is that more than a data point? Are they actually buying more as a result?
Yeah, well, they're buying more, which is good, right? But also buying greener. And the best thing is when they're not necessarily spending more, but the green needle's moving. Right?
What's the green needle in this case?
Well, so the percentage of green products, for example, that they're buying, when we can see that increase, but we're not necessarily asking them to spend a lot more, it proves our case, right? That we can move in this direction without asking for more money in exchange.
Yeah, and they get recognition too, and
yeah.
Who doesn't like that? Talk about a little bit about the recognition programs you have.
Sure. So when we assess initially with a customer what they're buying, then we talk about their priorities, then we implement some things, then we assess again. So it's sort of this circular loop. And then from there, that's where the recognition comes in of, okay, they've done this work. We know where they started. We know where they ended. Who amongst our customer base are really the standouts? And so from there, each year we do Leadership in Greener Purchasing Awards. And it's our way to recognize the efforts that we see in various sectors.
And I bet this is obviously good for the customers, but the salespeople then have something tangible.
Right, exactly, and we bring the salespeople into that process and say, hey, your customer won this award. Let's make a big to-do. It builds the relationship there. It makes it, I call it parallel values selling, where it's not about here's this pen for $3, but it's about, here's what we do as an organization. We understand what you do too. Let's continue to do business and build the relationship around that.
Well, thanks for showing us that green does sell.
Yeah.
Molly Ray from Office Depot.
Thank you.